G'day guys, welcome to the channel The X-Wing. My name is James and welcome to another Mark II station. Mark II meaning a new station that we already did, but it's been transformed and changed. Today we're at Croydon Station. Now I must say, first look at it, interesting station. Now this station's only just opened in the last few days, the 12th of August. It was open and today's the 14th of August, so it's only been open for a few days. So there's a lot of structural work still to be done. I haven't been on the station yet. I've actually just arrived, and maybe if I turn the camera around you can see the outside of it, the station. You can see the trucks still and things like that. So the station's still really brand new and not really, it won't be fair dinkum until a few months away, probably not until maybe next year. But anyway, yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go up and have a look. We'll have a look on the outside first, and then we'll go up, have a look, and then at the end I'll give you my thoughts of the station overall. We just finished East Ringwood, and anyway, you've seen my opinion about East Ringwood Station, so I'm actually hoping this will be probably a bit more better. And yeah, so let's roll the camera, guys. Okay, just gotten out of the car. At Croydon Central. Whole heap of shops around here, and there you go, there's the bluebird. Always get the bluebirds involved. And so yeah, a group of shops there. As I said, I wanted to try and get both these stations done before the school rush comes in, which I'm going to successfully do. Well, apparently we're going to go across these lights here, get onto the station, and yeah, we'll have a look at the station. It looks all right on the outside, so we'll have a look. Alright, made it officially over the other side. So here is basically what's going to happen. It looks like the lifts won't be in operation until late August, but this whole area here will be redeveloped, and there's some of the features what's going to be around here for a little bit. So it's going to take a while before they really do the station over, and you can tell with all this stuff here, still a lot of work to be done. And here's some photos of what it used to be like at the Sky Rail before they peeled this stuff here. We might just actually take a bit of a walk along here. Yeah, that's the old station. That's the old station. So that would be just over there somewhere, over there. So that's the old station, and we did that earlier on this year, the old station. And yeah, so that would have been where those trucks are, where that truck is, just over there. That's where the old station would have been. And there's the works here. That's a good aerial shot too, actually. I've got to admit to that. It's a pretty good aerial shot. The old station remnants been pulled down. They still had to run the trains through there until they got this part, which is that part there, done. And there you go, there's another photo of it. It's actually this is not bad, actually, to be honest. I haven't really seen photos like this at the Skyrail station, so This is pretty good actually. This is not bad at all. I'm actually walking away from, I think there might be two entrances. Oh yeah, it says Croydon Station that way. So yeah, so we're going in the right way. So we'll just have a bit of a walk along here. A lovely day here in Melbourne. Yeah, for winter, it's about 21 degrees. That's pretty good for this time of year for Melbourne. We don't normally get to 21 at this time of the year, but yeah, it's really fantastic, and yeah, I'm looking forward to having a bit of a look at this, see what this is going to be like. Alright, we're inside the station at the moment, and we are having a look at the waiting room. And the waiting room, you can actually see me on the screen up there. You got the information for stations, like buses here, and the train station, what time the next train's coming, and so forth. This is not a little bad area. Actually, a guy, a passenger just told me about these seats. So I'm going to have to sit down and see what these seats are like. Oh yeah, I can understand why you're saying. He was telling me he had trouble getting off these seats. Apparently these seats are standard, and so that's pretty interesting how they're standard. But this is an interesting little room, waiting room here at Croydon Station. As we walk out, this area is all brand new. You've got platform 1 and platform 2. So we're going to have a look at platform 1 first. And we'll have a walk around that station, and also too guys, I just happened to see a toilet, which Croydon Station has a toilet which East Ringwood doesn't, which I've already pointed out. It's very bizarre how that is. And you've got the police area here. It's a fairly open area of the station. Now, should I attempt to go in a lift or go up the stairs? We might go up the stairs. We'll see what this is going to be like, and I can judge what the stairs are going to be like as I walk up. It's all pretty quiet here, to be honest. It's actually quiet. Oh, we'll have a look on the outside here. So there's still got a lot of work to be done just here. So the old station used to be here and no longer here. So this is all going to be car parks, green parking area, probably a couple of sporting things here at the station. But we'll have a look up here. Now, I must admit, these stairs are probably not as bad, but they're still slightly elevated high, which is quite surprising. And I'm going to be out of breath by the time I get up here. Alright, we're here. Alright. Well, this is an interesting look of the station. This is very similar to Narre Warren Station. In the video you were seeing, I would have done that, having a look. So this part here is very similar. Interesting, not much shelters over there. It's only just over there and here. Over here obviously it's a lot more bigger, being platform 1. And wet paint. Don't touch the panels. Look at that view, eh? That is fantastic. It's always nice looking here. The Dandenong Ranges are over there, and you would have seen that on last season. when I was up there at Mount Dandenong Sky High restaurants up the top there. It's a lovely view up there. Again, this station is very long indeed, and there's your Croydon number 1, platform 1. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a couple of trains that just come along here, and I don't want to be here too long, but yeah, so this part of it here, yeah, it's a little bit strange how they've just got it enclosed there, not all the way through. I reckon all the way through, but this part being open would be probably better. I reckon this would have been a lot more better if it was right through, to be honest, but anyway. Nice, lovely, cool breeze coming through here. I'll tell you one thing, it could be quite hot up here in summer. That'll be an interesting thing, because there's hardly no shading here. And that's what I'm saying. What they should have done was had that right through, and that would have been probably ideal. Next train at Flint Street at 14 minutes. As we reach the end of platform 1, as I said, this station's only just opened, so you know you're going to have things like this, but look at that. Yeah, still a lot of work to be done, a lot of construction work still, and but yeah. And this is what I mean about having this right through. Even over there, it's actually probably less over there than what it is here. That's why I'm thinking this should have been right through. Would have been a lot more better for people. It's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be like here in summer. Alright, we might go over to platform 2 and have a bit of a look over there. Right, we are going to go over to platform number 2 and have a look over there. And yeah, as I said, this is only just freshly been opened this week, so there's a lot of stuff still needs to be done here. And apparently the lifts are not working on this side, down this end of Croydon Station. Obviously over time that will take place, but yeah, still a lot of work to be done. And then we'll go up to platform 2, and once again we'll climb up the steps. Just for a piece of information, this area here, this is the area where people can come out. That's where I just came from. Go out there, out on the main street out there. Okay, we're going to go up these stairs again. I like it when they say, oh, everything's standard. Yeah, right. Need to climb up Mount Everest, I think. Alright, now we're on platform 2. We were just over there before. Need to catch my breath here. There's a little hot area. Just fits my GoPro through there. Just fits it through there. But yeah, so yeah, this part still needs to be redone. I'm tipping that's going to be a car park there at some point. And there's the Dandenong Ranges again. Lovely view. Yeah, I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. If anyone's, like when people are watching, make a comment about that. I don't know what that is. Never really seen that before. As I said, we're at Croydon platform 2. And we'll just keep on walking here. Yeah, I reckon this is going to be a bit of an issue during summer. I reckon it's going to be hot and there's going to be no shading here because it's we'll have a look at what time it is. I know we're in August, but it's 1:40 in the afternoon. Now in summer here in Australia, 1:40 in the afternoon is boiling hot, especially if it's going to be like a 40-degree day. I'm just having a bit of a look here. That's a little bit unfinished here. The asphalt, it's a little bit unfinished. Yeah, you like my shoes? There's your 60mm cameras there. Yeah, it's an interesting station, put it that way. Yeah, look guys, I reckon they should have really put that roof right through to there, and vice versa here. I reckon that would have been a lot more better, especially for people on this side. You can't really do much when the sun's going down that way, but yeah, I would have thought having the roof along here would have been a better solution. But anyway, I suppose I'm no engineer. I suppose the engineers thought, oh yeah, we'll just do it this way. But anyway, I actually think a little bit different to other people. All right. Yeah, we're just reaching towards the end of platform 2, and we'll just have a bit of a walk down this way. This is probably the main part of the station, because here the buses are over there, and so a lot of people are going to come in and out here. Probably more people will come out here than what they will down that end. There's another interesting little feature for the station, another water feature. I wonder if it's working actually. Should be. Oh yeah, it's working. And this part here, I don't think this is going to be around once everything's completed, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done there, and so forth. So I'm actually hoping a train comes along. We might just stick around to see. the Flint Street train taking off. And off it goes. I don't think we'll hang around for the Lilydale train because I need to go outside a bit more. But that's off goes the train, but yeah, it's pretty good. 13 minutes, yeah, no, I'm not going to wait for 13 minutes because I want to do other things. But there's the outside, still a lot of work, and yeah, as we go down the stairs. I've got to admit these stairs are probably not too bad actually. Still, it feels like you're still climbing Mount Everest, but they're not too bad. Pretty good. And it's pretty quiet today, despite that it's open, and yeah, it's quite good. A lot of security here, which is quite funny. But yeah, so this is the outside of the station, you know, like going down where we were just before, waiting area. That's a good little feature, and as I said, still a bit of work to be done here at this point in time. Alright, we'll go and have a bit of a look on the outside, which is out there. We'll have a bit of a look there. Right, well, we've had a look at the station, and you can tell here on the outside it's not complete because those little panels there meant to be going right through, so everything's still a little bit up in the air at the moment. Literally. And there's the shops out there, so it's all close to everything, all the shops and everything. And yeah, it looks really awesome out there, and as I said, it's close to everything because there's other shops over the other side, and as I said, still needs to be a lot of work to be done, especially in that section there, but it'd be good once it's all done. As you can tell, I can't get through the other side because the other side is not completed. But it looks like when people come out of the station, they walk over on the traffic lights, walk across to get over to the other side. But eventually this will have a walkway going through to over there. But that, at the moment, it's over there, the walkway. Yeah, the train crossing used to be down where that tractor is. If you can see where that tractor is, that's where the old train crossing used to be, and no longer there. So it's actually pretty good. but yeah, there's just no access through here except for going to the station. So but anyway, we'll might head across over to my car now, and we'll wrap things up from there. And I'm going to miss out on these set of lights anyway. Now while I'm waiting for these lights, there's a little interesting little thing over here. Now I don't know what this is doing over here. This is for the lights here. So I don't know exactly what this is doing all the way from over there. You got the lights there, and you got one of these things here. So that's a little bit bizarre. Now I don't see anything like this around here anywhere else. So yeah, that's an interesting little thing. Anyone that's got any ideas, leave a comment there in the comments there. Okay, we are heading back towards the car now, and yeah, I think I tapped off. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had to make sure I had to tap off. Yeah, so there's the outside of the station there, and it looks, I think once everything's done, I think it'd be an alright station. But as I said, the roof of the platforms, I reckon, should have gone right through, personally. That's my personal opinion, but that's what I reckon. And we'll just turn the camera around, and yeah, and I reckon yeah, once everything's done, it'd be a pretty good station. But that'd be the only thing I'd be nitpicking, is the roof. The stairs are a little bit more better. It's still, it feels like you're still climbing Mount Everest, but they're a little bit more better. But you never know, I might just come back here and do a little bit of a touch up much later on. Once everything's done, maybe it might look a little bit more better. But I do like the glass feature of the station. I reckon the glass feature is pretty good, actually, to be honest. But yeah, so yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you like this Mark II series on the rehash of the stations. And I noticed, just before I go, I noticed I did a poll recently that you guys prefer me to do a commentary. So future suburban stations and trains, I might do a little bit of commentary for them for future events. So no further ado guys, I'm going to go, and as I always say, if you're new to the channel, press like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future video content. And always press like guys, because it really does help the channel. And also to share guys too, it will help the channel a lot. So I'll catch up with you soon guys. Cheers.